piece, probably less than a year old, and I'm coming close to being finished. I'm actually adding the icing on the cake now, and that's this white line over. And the whole painting will be covered with this curtain of white line. And underneath this, we have Michelangelo from a Sistine Chapel sketches. We have Keith Haring. He was a graffiti artist from the 1960s in New York that died of AIDS. And he was appropriating Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse. So I'm appropriating Keith Haring, appropriating Walt Disney. And then over here we have an actual Mickey Mouse that's not a Keith Haring interpretation, but an obvious Walt Disney. And this is a contemporary element from a model that worked with me just recently. And so this is a contemporary element of my own placed among art historical elements. And there's a graphic design element going through with the Keith Haring lines, and then the lines of the cloth that she's wearing, and then a cloth grate that was behind it. And then I added kind of a star-spangled banner, kind of red, white, and blue coloration to kind of give it an all-American feel. But then I went back over and dulled them down because I decided to add a white line over, and they would have conflicted with the white line. The only white that I left in the painting is this Mickey Mouse element. But otherwise, right now in the finish, this white line over is the Japanese anime white line that's drawn from another well-known Japanese artist. So in a way, this is kind of a pop art piece that ranges from popular Michelangelo, was it 16th century, to popular Keith Haring from the 60s, to popular contemporary. So it's kind of a pop art piece with even the model kind of having, you know, sort of a fashion look, you know, going here. But it's sort of fun. My colors are more vibrant than my past palette, and the imagery is a little more dynamic, a lot more movement. And I'm taking a lot of chances by putting this white line over. And I have to be really careful about where I put it in order for it to stand out or not stand out. And I probably will cover everything in the painting except this stamp and this stamp. So that when you first look at it, depending on how intense the white line is, the first thing you may see is just this white with the two red dots. And then exploring deeper within it, you'll be able to see what is obvious now but will be covered up.